Diakalai means how are you in Tetum, a language spoken in the Democratic Republic of Timor-Leste. Charitable viewers, I'm Fernando. The enlightened people of the Democratic Republic of Timor-Leste pray that you are blessed with ever more happiness, fulfillment, and wisdom.
Warning, you might find the content herein disturbing, but the truth must be revealed.
In our modern era, we are increasingly plagued by pandemics, chronic diseases, rising temperatures, intensified natural disasters, and environmental degradation. A planet in crisis. If we look closely, all these devastating issues can be traced back to the human habit of meat eating. The time has come to turn away from what was long accepted as the norm and fully examine meat's impacts on our health and the environment, as well as our moral and spiritual development. Over the years, Supreme Master Qinghai has shared her insights about the harmful effects of meat on many different occasions. In this series, we present a collection of Master's enlightening teachings on this very topic and pray that humanity will soon awaken and embrace the vegan diet so that we and future generations may live on and in a more harmonious world. People fortunate to have chickens as companions find these loving creatures to be very affectionate, sociable, and intelligent. It is a sad and great loss for those who view these precious birds simply as food. More than 50 billion chickens confined in extremely crowded factories are slaughtered each year, genetically modified and force-fed all kinds of hormones, medicine, and other chemicals to promote rapid growth. Factory farm chickens have a lifespan of only 6 to 7 weeks rather than their normal 7 to 15 years. This leads to antibiotic immunity, dangerous hormones, poisonous chemicals, and epidemic diseases that are transferred to humans when they consume the chicken meat. For decades, Supreme Master Qinghai has been working tirelessly to end the barbaric treatment of these weak, helpless, innocent beings and warn the public about the severe consequences of these actions.
One U.S. study that looked at all sources of arsenic acid, arsenic, a poison substance, said that among the highest are seafood and poultry. Seafood and poultry means chicken, ducks and all that, they contain the most arsenic. And arsenic is poison. Avian or bird flu is another virus that has spread to humans from contact with poultry. This virus is fatal more than 50% of the time. So let's say if 100 people caught it, more than 50 people would die. If the avian flu virus combines with swine flu, can you imagine the lethal result? Such a fatal pandemic did sweep across the world in 1918, as you know it, which killed 100 million people. Nuôi con gà hoặc là con gà Tây đó, nuôi cho tới từ nhỏ cho tới lớn, cái chuồng của họ rất là chật hẹp, nó chỉ có được ăn thôi, không có được cựa quậy. Rồi nhiều khi cái sự bẩn thỉu đó từ lúc nhỏ cho đến lúc lớn họ không có bao giờ mà chùi rửa cái lồng đó hoặc là những cái chỗ mà nhốt của đó, cho nên phân bẩn thỉu làm cho những con vật đó sinh bệnh là dĩ nhiên rồi. We love animals, we cannot eat them. For example, we go and grab chicken and cut his throat and eat it. If you do it, no, you can't. Because people do it already and make it look so nice and you don't even realize that it's life, it's real life. He was walking on the farm yesterday with his little children. And then they take him and cut his throat and then put it on the table and eat it. Huh? Imagine. Wait a minute. 2 seconds. Because people don't realize it. They're too busy, you know?
Yes,
Not like they don't get habit heart. All the people have habit heart. They just don't know that. It become habit. You know, in one generation after.
How does a hen feel when her peaceful world is suddenly turned upside down? Supreme Master Ching Hai made a vivid description in her poem Words of a Hen, written in her late 20s.
Sáng hôm nay ra đồng dương vai vào sông núi, cùng đàn con bé dài ta tắm hồ bơi sông, nước túc theo sau mẹ khi lông tơ vừa đốm màu, mắt tròn xoe hạt đậu phụng phịnh mới xin làm sao. Ôi ngô thóc nhớ người ngày ngày vui thành thơi, nước nguồn và cây mát cỏ xanh và gió lai. Trời mây nước thênh thang, đời như chuyện thần tiên. Cảm ơn Ngài tạo hóa cho bao ngày bình yên. Cảm ơn Ngài tạo hóa cho bao ngày bình yên. Nhưng bỗng đâu tai nạn màng lưới vùng xa ngang, một lưỡi dao chớp loạn tiên the chìm máu loang. Ôi con thơ ở lại hôn, mẹ đã nát tan, ai thương giùm con tôi, đừng giết chúng con
For more details, please visit suprememastertv.com/poems.
Tender-hearted viewers, we pause for a moment to listen to an important message. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to our program. The egg industry is no less cruel. The hens are raised in filthy, tiny cages exposed to unnatural light all day to force produce the maximum amount of eggs. The male chicks are deemed useless and are killed in the most heartless way. Supreme Master Ching Hai has addressed this brutal practice in many of her lectures, as well as the spiritual detriment of eggs.
Not everyone knows about the horror of factory farming animals. So some vegetarians even eat eggs. That's bad. Eggs is not a vegetable, is it? No. Egg industry, James, is another form of cruelty beyond our imaginations. If the chicks are males, for example, James, they will be thrown into a grinding machine, alive, to be made food for dogs or something. I saw a little chick in a show of the cruelty animal show. He was wandering on the edge of the conveyor, that will lead him to the grinding machine. He was wandering so innocently on the edge, looking for mama. My God, I broke down. I just broke down. I cannot go into more details because I cannot bear it. I would just be broken down again. As for eggs, there is nothing sustainable about them. Most of the eggs consumed today come from factory farms, where thousands of female hens are crowded together in dangerously filthy, infectious conditions, and diseases like Salmonella and E. coli are prevalent. The ammonia that comes from their waste is a big water and air pollutant, and it causes respiratory problems in humans. And many people do not know of the cruel treatment received by the hens, who, because of their close confinement, get bruised and lose their feathers. They cannot even spread a wing, and they must also endure the stress of having their sensitive beaks cut off with hot blades and nothing to numb the pain even when they are babies. Can you imagine the suffering? Eggs have also been shown to be extremely unhealthy, so there is absolutely no need to eat them anyway. One US study with 14,000 adults found that just adding one egg a day to the diet increased the risk of heart failure by 23%. Vegan products, by contrast, are completely cholesterol-free and healthy for all our internal organs, for our mind as well. A healthy body houses a clear mind. It's better for our body, for our conscience, for our mind, and for the planet to stay away from both fish and eggs. No animal products at all. That is the best way. We should be vegan.
请问师父，吃素蛋一定不能吃吗？
不能吃，因为蛋啊有阴气很重，蛋这巫师他们专门用那个吸阴鬼呀、我们吃在里面，我们吸阴鬼到我们的身上啊，所以对这个方面也不好。还有蛋也有阴有阳啊，即使没有阳的话也有阴，我们也算杀生的意思。
Spiritual speaking is some eggs might contain life in it. You don't know which one with, which one without. It's all mixed in the supermarket, you never know. That's one thing. So, two things. Eggs attract negative power, negative energies. So the more you eat that, the more you be irritated. Sometimes you get even possessed and you don't know why. You don't get possessed for nothing. There must be something in your life that's out of balance, so that your God has been destroyed. That the guardian angel is even helpless to help you. And your body God, your natural God, has been broken somehow, so that disease or unfavorable entities, bad energy can enter your body and destroy your strong willpower of controlling your own destiny. You see what I mean?
Yes, you remember me now. I read somewhere that the witches use eggs in their magic.
Yeah, in their ritual to attract the entity out of your body.
Yes.
Or to feed the
bad negative
energy. Yes, or to feed the negative energy so they can use it to harm somebody else.
Yes.
Eggs represent life and death. Life, reborn and birth and death. So that kind attract this kind of death energy. See, is very logical.
We hope that Supreme Master Qinghai's in-depth discussion on the harm of eating chickens and eggs will inspire you to make a heroic change to a compassionate vegan diet. Your courage will make an immediate impact in our world and pave the way to a beautiful coexistence between humans and animals. Kind-hearted viewers, thank you for joining us on our program today. Supreme Master Qinghai, Vegan on the Harmful Effects of Meat, Part 13, Atrocious Cruelty to Poultry,